Alright, so in my PR videos, I don't really talk as much as I do in my normal just working out videos. So today I kind of wanted to give some insight on basically how I felt going into the lifts, and kind of just give some insight on what I was thinking and how I was feeling. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so my main goal for last month, other than just to get stronger, was to increase my RPE from like a 6.7 to an 8.9. And the reason for that is a little bit ago I had failed a 360 squat. In rewatching the video, I saw that I didn't really get stuck. I was going up pretty steadily, and then as soon as I got to the sticking point, I immediately went all the way down because I wasn't able to push my brain to hold out for longer. So going for the squat PR, my main goal was to just keep going and to not stop. And honestly, I did want to get 405 just to call it an even 4 plates, but I was able to recognize that I might have been pushing my body a little too far. But I still definitely accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, and I got almost a 50-pound increase in the process. I'm a little annoyed for the deadlift, because as soon as I went to start, the music immediately changed, and I even waited like 10 seconds and they didn't start yet, and I kind of just had to do it without any lyrics. I don't really think it affected me. It's just rewatching the video, it just doesn't look as cool. But other than that, it all around it felt pretty good. I can tell my form isn't very optimal. I basically sit down when I'm getting ready for the deadlift, and when I start, it takes a little bit for the bar to actually get off the floor, because I'm kind of like forcing my body into position, and I've tried to change my form up a little bit, but that's what feels best for me, and I don't really think it hinders my strength at all. So I'm just gonna keep doing it like that. And I'm not really too surprised that I had to switch back to mixed grip like immediately. Overhand, it's really just like a lot more stress on the forearms, and they can't really keep up with the larger muscles like the hamstrings, the glutes, and the back. And mixed grip feels very comfortable, but I'm gonna try out the hook grip. I'm gonna try it out with my heavier weights once I finish the deload, and then I'm gonna see how it feels. And if it doesn't feel good, I'm just gonna switch back to mixed grip completely, and I'll figure something out for my shoulder. I also do want to admit that I got a little overzealous with trying the 475. I was supposed to do 470, but I was kind of still riding the high from the squat PR, so I try to have that same progress with the deadlift. Okay, so for bench press, I would skip it a lot. when I was earlier in lifting. So I've only been doing it consistently for about 4 months. So I'm not really as advanced in technique-wise as I am in the other 2 lifts. So it took me a little bit longer to kind of learn how to get into position and learn what I needed to do specifically to increase my bench strength. But I do think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Also, with my triceps, my right tricep is significantly larger than my left one. Like in the mirror, I can just do a little extension and I can see that it's bigger. So that definitely kind of messes with me when I'm benching, because it makes the weight distribution very uneven. I'm also a little bit worried on how my bench will carry over to competition standard, because one, with my unracking, I kind of push I push the bar into the rack, and then it kind of wobbles backwards like that, and then it pushes the bar out, and I'm able to drag it out and get it into position. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that in competition. And also the bench I'm using is a little bit weird. I had to take a piece out in order for me to be able to use leg drive, and I haven't really figured out how to be able to keep my butt on the bench, because it needs to be in the air in order for me to be able to bench properly. So I just want to be able to get that fixed before I go into any competitions, so that I know kind of where I stand. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.